How long did it take you to address the internal mechanisms that you were dealing with so it wouldn't affect your dreams and your ambition? Second part of this question is what made you decide to get into the area of expertise that you got into as well?
It's taken me a long time, and I don't think I'll ever feel like I'm fully developed as a human being. Every day I wake up and try to be a better version of myself than I was yesterday. Every day I deal with this internal anger and the internal control issues that I have, and they still manifest, right? And still I disappoint myself. I might lash out at a certain situation and really have to self-reflect later of like, did you really maneuver the right way in that situation? Be accountable. No, you didn't. But how do we do better in maneuvering in the future? My experience, my entree into college was very challenging. I actually went off to University of Kentucky, felt like I was hot stuff because high school had always been easy to me. I went to one of the lowest performing high schools in the state, but I'm very proud of it. It's a great community. It's a very special community. And it has its upsides, but it's not the best college preparatory environment. So I went off to college, flunked out miserably. I was working full time, going to school full time. All I was doing was working, going to school. I had zero guidance. I had no one to come with me to orientation. I was the only person that didn't have a parent or family member with me. I was the only person that moved myself in by myself. I had no one to turn to with advice, questions, things like that. So just transitioning into college life and realizing, my God, I am ill equipped for this. And then having to come back home the second semester of my freshman year because I failed out and come back with my tail between my legs of, oh, I thought I was so smart and high school was so easy for me. And I never had to really work hard or study in terms of school. And now I do. So that was a rude awakening. And then on top of that, layered on top of that, I had to deal with my own interpersonal issues of my control problems, my anger issues. And I did come back, right? I'm like, I'm not going to be my parents. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to finish college. So I worked hard that spring, stacked my coins, made my cash, went back, and then I just put my nose to the grindstone, learned from my mistakes. And I ended up graduating. My last 3 semesters almost were a 4.0, but still I had a hard time overcoming a first semester of straight Fs, basically. So I graduated with like a 3.3 GPA or something like that. But then I got my MBA with a 4.0. I got my Master of Arts with a 4.0, and I got my PhD with a 3.98. I had one A minus. So I'm a person that learns from her mistakes. But in terms of the anger stuff, in terms
Yeah.
of the misplaced or displaced anger, that's a problem sometimes I see myself doing, and I'm like, "Oh, that's like your dad. Don't do that. Don't be that person." That's constant work, and I think I'll be working on myself to the day I die.